Now I have a question for my people and my community, the Black and Hispanic community, specifically women, because I'm noticing something in our culture that I'm not noticing in other cultures. When did it become okay for us to portray ourselves as hoes and to expose our bodies and to condone hoe activity? And at the same time, we ask men to respect us. And I'm not judging anybody because God knows I'm far from perfect and I'm far from innocent and I have a past. But it wasn't until my friend called me out and told me, how can you talk about God 1 second and look how you're dressed the next? So how can you expect a man to, what kind of man do you think is even going to be attracted to you if you're showing everything? If you look cheap, you're going to attract cheap men. So I'm asking, when you post these things, I'm asking you to ask yourself, why are you posting it? And when did it become okay for us to act like hoes?
Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Okay, so salute and shout out to this young lady. She's been enlightened, her friend helped her get enlightened, and she admitted to the world that she has a past, right? But I love it, man. I'm a big accountability guy on both ends, man. On both ends. When men F up, I call them out. When women F up, I call them out, man. And I'll tell you what right now is that what she said is complete facts. How can you advertise something and then get offended with the buyers of your product when that's the way you marketed it? Look, I was raised that if a woman conducts herself in a certain kind of way, then that's what she is. Now, dudes will be attracted to young ladies thotting and stuff like that. An attractive woman shaking her tail feather. I mean, just be brutally honest. It's hard for a man not to look at that and be like, she looks pretty good. But again, there are a lot of women that conflate that attention, that sexualization with commitment. And this is something I'm going to probably harp on for the duration of me making content on this channel because I see it every day. Is that women will see dudes by the droves in their DMs hitting up and stuff like that, and they'll take that as, oh, a lot of men want to be with me. A lot of men want me to be their girlfriend. No, ma'am. A lot of men want to sleep with you. And if I'm being brutally honest, you can't really blame them for that because that's what you're putting out. I like to use this comparison. If I'm on IG, if I'm on Instagram, and on my stories, I'm freaking balling out, man, throwing money. On my feed, my profile, not on Instagram, I'm posing with big, big, expensive cars, luxury cars, big houses, big yachts, big chains, and all stuff like that. And I go out with the woman that saw me on IG, and I go out with her. And when the bill comes, when the check comes, I say, let's go Dutch. She's going to have an issue with that, completely understandably so, because I portrayed something that I'm not. I portrayed like I'm balling out of control. But in reality, I was doing that for attention. So it goes both ways. So I'm proud of this young lady for, salute to her friend for saying that. I'm glad that she's understood that. And look, you can even tell from this TikTok that she's dressing real modestly. And that's what the thing I'd love for more women to understand. It's rare, man. I'm telling you, it's freaking rare that a woman dressed. Look, I don't know what kind of pants she has on. I'm gonna assume if she was in public, she probably have on some, you know, some appropriate pants, maybe some slacks or something. I don't know. But a woman dressed modestly, it is extremely rare that they'll get men that approach them that are being disrespectful. It's rare. It's rare, man. I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but it's extremely rare. A dude's not gonna approach her on some trying to smash stuff. No, a dude's gonna approach her on some, hey, you know, so pleasure to meet you, stuff like that. You know, I find you attractive. Boom, I'd love to take you out sometime, etc. That's how dudes are gonna approach this chick right here with respect, because just from what you can see, she's dressed with respect. And I want to reiterate that dudes will give a promiscuously dressed woman, let's say that, a woman that's dressed like she doesn't have respect for herself. They're gonna give her attention because they're gonna try to sleep with you because they think you're a 304. And again, if you could really just see it from a man's perspective, you would understand that. But dudes in general don't want to wife up. Dudes don't want a 304 to be the mother of their children. They don't, man. And regardless of these whole movements, MTGOW and stuff like that, like there are dudes doing it, but don't be wrong. The majority, most dudes want to have kids. Most dudes want to have kids. Most dudes want to have kids and want to get married, man. They just don't want to get married to 304s. They want to get married to like good girls. Like, you know, dudes want to get with girls, man. And a girl, the most men would love, if they want to settle down, would love to be with a very attractive, respectful, great motherly instincts, kind, compassionate, thoughtful, good personality, humble, agreeable young woman. Most men do want that. Hey, regardless of what you see, I'm telling you right now, as a man, I know a lot of dudes, that's what the majority of men want. Seriously, man. Seriously. Most men still want to get married. They just are afraid of divorce, but they want to get married. They do. They do. And when you dress like this young lady, if you're articulate and stuff like that, if you don't have absurd amount of additives, eyelashes this long, makeup this thick, lip fillers this big, everything's fake, that's a red flag for most men. So salute to this young lady. Women, if any women are watching this, look, a man says something like this, he gets called a misogynist. So I'm happy that more women are starting to speak up. I love it. I absolutely love it. It's your favorite Texan here, Pat. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Send me video recommendations to my email. My email address is in the description of this video. We'll see y'all on the next one. Big salute. God bless.